Hello, I'm Lyric, your occipital artist. Today on Let's Cook at Home, I am preparing air fryer wings, flats of course, and kale greens, okay? I'm feeling a little hungry, so I figured, you know what, let me do a video, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour the water off these greens, and they've been soaking pretty much all day. They've been soaking, so I had to clean them up. And then I have my wings. My wings have been beautifully detoxing all night long. I detox my wings with vinegar, baking soda, and a little salt. And I let them sit all night. The next morning I get up, I pour all that water off, wash them again, and then let them soak and add some more vinegar to the water and just let them sit. So hopefully that process would have pulled all the blood and garbage and whatever is in there, would have pulled all those toxins out. At least that's the goal. Okay, so let me pour the water off the greens and we will get right to it. Turn our stove on. I'm going to put it on medium. Yeah, I'm going to put it on medium to get us started. So I poured the water off the greens, and I'm going to go ahead and but first, before I even do that, I'm going to add some coconut oil to my pan. Okay, I'm going to do that first. How has everybody been? Y'all been all right? It's been rough in the world on us, hasn't it? I hope everybody's okay, and I send my deepest condolences to anybody that has lost a loved one or a friend to the virus, or generally for anything. All right, I've had people that I was very close to pass this year. You know, it was like 2020 came through taking names and asking no questions. So I just want to make sure that I say something about that. I know I joke and I tease a lot because I like to feel better. Okay, I'm sad the majority of the time, so I like to do things that I enjoy to make me feel better, and hopefully they make you feel better too. Okay, I can't fix everything in the world. If I could, I really would, but I can't. So the only thing I can change and fix is me. How I handle things, how I view things, what I allow to come into my life, and what I have to let go out of my life. So those are the only things I can control, and what I put in this pot and pan, okay? So this is my little world right here, and I'm glad you all stopped by to peep in on me a little bit, okay? So let's get these greens in here. Now my oil doesn't necessarily need to be hot at this point. I just really wanted it in there, okay? So I'm not frying the greens, so I don't care if it's hot enough. I just want to make sure that I don't forget to add it in. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and put these greens in. And get them all situated. And then we're going to move on to the next part of ingredients that go in. Okay, so we got the greens in there. Put that over there. Wipe my fingers off a little bit. So now I'm going to sprinkle in a little poultry seasoning. A little. Alright, and then I'm going to add in some sea salt. I'm not going to even bother with trying to sprinkle, because that just takes forever. So I'm just going to open it up to the biggest hole and just give it a little love. Okay? I'm going to leave the cap off of that because I'm probably going to need that later. And then here is ground mustard. And we're going to add that in. Just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. How much, Lyric? I don't know. Until something in me says, stop. So I stopped. Alright? So that's enough of that. If it's not, we'll come back and add some more. Now what? What are we going to do? Tell me. What are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and cut these green onions up. I washed these off. And if any of you have been watching, I really don't like to throw away the bottom of my onions. So we're going to cut these up. And then the stems I'm going to put in my food processor, and we're going to grind those up with the carrots and the radishes. I'm really hungry, and it doesn't take that long for the air fryer to complete cooking the wings. Oh, one ran away. So I'm cutting the vegetables up and putting them in the food processor so they will cook faster. Okay. Alright, I think that'll do it. So the rest of them we'll just go ahead and drop in here, roots and all. Alright? Spread that around. This really is not a long, drawn out meal for the simple fact that we have the food processor. Now I took this out. This is my jalapeno pepper. I took it out, but it's already has gotten too soft. Let me get another one out. Let me get another one. Yeah, I took too long getting things set up. So we'll put this one back, and then we'll go ahead and use the good frozen one. And we're just going to grate that in as much as you like. Okay? I don't want it super hot, but I really like the taste of jalapenos. The actual flavor of it, not always the heat of it. And I think that's enough. When you're cooking, you don't always need to start out with a whole lot of seasoning. You really want to get your flavor from the vegetables that you add in. Then you start to balance the seasoning out. I know it is for me. That's how I cook and how I judge what I'm going to put in. It's something within me that tells me, all right, that's enough. You know, and if it's not, you can always come back. It's better to add too little than too much. Okay? It's better to add too little seasoning than too much, because you can always go back and add more in. But once it's in there, it's a done deal. Alright? Now, I've had to save some meals before that people thought they had messed up on, which they really did mess up on, but I had to put it back in the pot and re-season it, per se. Based on whatever damage they did, I have to go back in and find the counterbalance to that. And how I know these things, I don't know. It's my gift. It is. It's my gift. I just know. Alright, so that's cool. Now my radishes have been washed off. You know what else? While I had this in my hand, I'm going to grind some ginger up in here too. Again, ginger is warm, so it's another heat and another reason why I did not have to add a whole lot of the jalapeno. Okay. I think that might do it. Ouch. Grated a little finger in there. Hold on. Yeah. Maybe a little more. Maybe just a little more. Okay. That's enough. I promise. That's enough. So, We have our onions in the food processor. I'm going to go ahead and put in my, I don't have a lot of room. This is really frustrating to work in this little space. Now I'm trying to do the best I can out here. I'm working with what I got. But I know here soon I'm going to have to move. I really am. I'm going to have to. I have sincerely outgrown my space, especially my cooking space. I have outgrown it, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Alright, so I'm going to cut these up just a little bit. And wait a minute. I'm going to cut the stems off, but I'm keeping them. I'm going to throw them in. I'm going to keep the roots. Keep the roots. Right? We're going to eat the roots. Once it's all ground up, you don't know what it is. But if I leave this little stem on the radish and put it in my pot, when I go to eat that little stem reminds me like of a mouse tail. See, you see that? There's no way I can eat my food with this on my plate. It just reminds me too much of a mouse. I can't. So I have to cut that off. Like I said, we'll eat it. We won't waste it. But I just can't handle it in my food. I'll be freaking out, man. Freaking out. Alright, so I think I have enough. Well, I'm going to go ahead and grind all of them. Alright, so I'm just going to cut them in half. And like I said, if it's got the little tail on it, it's got to go. Because I can't handle the pressure. Alright, that's it. So, I'm not going to put a whole lot of the whole ones in because, again, like I said, I want this to cook relatively fast. So the majority of the radishes will be ground up. But I'll add in just a few because I'm feeling cute. I don't know. Alright, we'll add those and then the rest we will grind up. Couldn't remember where that top came from. Alright, let's put that there. Get these in. Alright, where's my lid? Add a little power. Perfect. Oh, it's perfect. And we're going to add these to the greens because I like radishes. Spread those around. Once we get the greens in here, and I'm going to let them cook for about 30 minutes or so. Because they've been soaking, they're not as tough. I bought these in a bag. So I didn't buy these, in a bunch. These were already cut up. They just need to be washed really good. I've seen things that I did not want to see. So I had to let them soak all night in a little salt. Yeah, a little salt water. Very little. Alright, that's nice. And then I have the organic, colorful carrots. I really like these. I like the yellows and the purples. I just think they're really pretty. We're going to go with our traditional orange too, but I like the odd colors of them. I just think they're really pretty. And they'll look really nice in the dish. Presentation is everything. At least it is for me. I like things that are pretty. right? Yeah, I think these will be alright. I think the Ninja can handle this size. I really think she can. Alright, and then, yeah, just because. Yeah, we ground some ginger up in there, but I'm going to go ahead and put that piece in too. Just because. Alright. Put this on. I'm going to give it just a little bit of salt on the radish. And that should be it for the salt. And boom. Boom again. And perfect. I really like this food process. I really do. Oh, that smells good. That ginger in there with the carrots just gave it a really nice aroma. I figured I'd do some greens with my wings because I think the last time I had wings, that was all I ate. I had a whole platter of just wings. And I thought, Lyric, come on, get your veggies in. So today I fixed great. And there it is. That's it, folks. That's it. Alright, where's my poultry seasoning? I might add just a little bit more of that. Yep, and that'll do it. I'm not going to add any more salt. That's it. I'm going to put the lid on it. And come back and check on it in about 20 minutes. I'll come back. 2 seconds for you. 20 minutes for me. I'll be back. Our greens are cooking quite nice. They'll be done in a little bit. By the time our chicken is ready, the greens should be done. Okay? That was the whole purpose of putting the vegetables in the food processor and break them down so they would cook faster. The radishes that I did put in there that were kind of a size, by the time we get finished, they've been cooked down enough where they'll be soft enough. Okay? So now I'm going to get to the fun part. Alright? This here was the whole reason that we had the greens, okay? Because I was trying to be good. Alright? Because that's all you can do sometimes is try to be good. Alright? So let me pour off this water. Like I said, these wings have been sitting since I bought them yesterday, which basically was 24 hours. They've been sitting in baking soda, vinegar, and it was regular white vinegar, and a little Himalayan pink sea salt, okay, just very little. So I let that sit and I put it in the refrigerator all night. This morning when I got up, I poured all that water off and then re-washed them again. Then once that process was done, I put the water in and then I added some apple cider vinegar. So that's all that's in here now is apple cider vinegar water. So they've been sitting, so they should be all good and tender and clean for us. So I'm going to dump this water off. Alright. Alright, I would wash my hands, but it makes no difference at this point because I'm going to stick my hands in here anyway. I just need one clean hand so I don't contaminate my other containers. Alright, so again, we're going to add in just a little salt. I feel like I've been saying salt a lot in this video. Alright, now for me, I like my meals to feel uniform. So whatever seasonings I add in the vegetables, I add a little to the meat, same as if whatever I'm seasoning the meat with, I'll add a little to whichever vegetable it is that I'm choosing. It just balances the flavors the meal balances out. I don't know how to explain that, but it does. It just balances. It's just, I don't know. It's like a big comfort. I don't know how to explain it, but it's what I do. Okay, so this is the ground mustard. I'm going to add just a little bit in here with the chicken, and then this is my poultry seasoning, and then this is my favorite showstopper right here is steak seasoning. Steak seasoning on chicken just really brings it all the way home. It's a home run, folks. Alright, so we got all that in there. I seasoned my flour as well, minus the mustard. I didn't use that because I don't always throw away my flour. I keep it in the refrigerator. I don't know, I may throw it away this go around because I think I used it the other day when I had wings. I just had a taste for them. And it's this air fryer. The air fryer just really, to me, it could just be all in my mind, but to me, it just enhances the flavor. So I like using the air fryer. Alright, so now I'm going to get my hand dirty and make sure that all my chicken is thoroughly coated. I'm going to go ahead and turn my air fryer on so it can warm up. So we got, I'm going to set it, I think chicken was 390. You have to check your settings on your air fryer. This one is the Ninja air fryer. If you've seen the video back where I did the open box for it. She's still holding strong. Alright, and then we're going to give it 25 minutes and start. Okay, and that's just to give her a minute to warm up. I'm going to pour some more of this water off. It looks like all the pieces are good and coated. Some feathers on this joint. We got feathers. Alright, let me wash my hands. Normally I would, well, I wouldn't even say normally, but a lot of times when I'm dealing with meat, I put on gloves. But every now and again, I want to put my hands on it. I need the energy from me to flow to this meal. Alright? So I just need to put my hands in it and just bring it to life. Alright, so we got 2 more minutes on that. I'm not going to add parchment paper to the bottom. The last time I fixed wings, I did not add the parchment paper and they were fine. The paper actually started to burn a little because it would come up in the fryer, so it was burning. So to me, it was just better to not bother with it. Alright? Yeah, so we still got a few more minutes on that, but it's seasoned. Our greens are good. Let me check on them real quick. Not with that. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, yeah. Where's my knife at? Let me poke one of these radishes to make sure that they're good. Oh, it went right through. We're good. So, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and... Ooh, that's hot. I'm going to turn that off. Alright, we turn that off. The greens are done. So now we're just going to rock with this chicken and it'll be time for the taste. Time for the taste. Alright, this is good enough. This is good enough. So I'm going to drop in. I got mainly flat. I got a couple of drumettes. There's a couple of drumettes in here, but normally I typically get all flat. Damn, this one looks like a big ass thigh. What's going on here? What? I don't know what's going on there. We gonna eat him though, but I don't know what's going on right there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that up because that's too big. We got a little thigh meat on there. I didn't want all that. For video purposes, I'm not going to cook all of those. I'm only going to cook what's in this bag. Okay? Alright, so let's pause that. Give this a shake. Now I did not oil the chicken. And I think my Ninja demo video, there was a glitch there. At one point I said that I was going to do the wings without oil and with oil. So I think the wings that I did without oil, somehow that footage didn't make it to the editing table. So it might have been one of those instances where I thought the camera was on and it wasn't. And so when I watched it, it was really weird when I kept saying, oh, we have wings with no oil. But there was no video of it. Alright? So, those pieces are in. Our air fryer it's down to seconds now. So I went ahead and cut myself a tomato and seasoned it real good. The greens are looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of those out so they can start to cool off and I can consume them. I really like this, oh, there it is. I really like this Batman platter. I really do. I like it because of the wings and the head on it. I can do multiple things with the platter. Okay, and then we got this whole section over here for them wing-a-langs. So let's take this here. And then I have the bowl because I'm going to put red hot wing sauce on them and I want to stir them up. Okay. So let's get all the greens off of here. Orange gut. Oh yeah, that's really good, baby. Yes, baby. It's really good. Alright. Oh, these are beautiful. I swear, that air fryer is all of that. It's still sizzling. Can you hear it? Woo-ho-ho! Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, when you hear it sizzling, it means it's still cooking. So you really don't want to bite it when it's still doing that. So I'm going to take the time to go ahead and season mine with this turkey. Oh, this is Frank's. Frank's red wings. They didn't have any turkey when I went to the store, but I like Frank too. So let's put that on. That should do it. Stir it up. Now if you want, you could do the whole butter deal, you know, where you melt the butter in your skillet. I started to do that, but I don't feel like it. But you melt the butter, add your hot sauce, and then you blend it all mix your wings up in it. But I ain't want to. But I just want y'all to know. I know. Okay? But I ain't want to. But I could, though. Oh, it smells so good. I just went outside to throw the trash away, and I came back in the apartment, and it just smells like somebody loves you. It does. It smells like, ooh, somebody cooked for me. Yes. Alright, I think I got that blended pretty well. And then we're going to add them. I got a little seasoning in my eye. Woo! Can't have that. Alright, so let's put that in there. On our little plate there, little Batman platter. Yes, babies. Perfect. I did the exact right amount for this platter. And people ask me why I don't come outside. What you doing in there? I be in here doing stuff, y'all. I do my nails. I've learned how to do my nails now. I think I posted a couple of my little trailers of me doing my nails. And I braid my own hair. And I cook for me. And all those things are time consuming. So, and I work. You know, so once I get done taking a nap from being off work, I have things to occupy my time. And before I know it, the whole week done went past and it's time for me to go to work again. So I have things to amuse me. And then we got Netflix and video games and all types of other things. So I don't understand when people say they're bored. Like, you're bored? You a grown up and you bored? I don't get it. So anyway, this is part of what I do and why I really don't even bother with folks sometimes, because I really have things that I like to do. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Pour all these dishes in the sink. Thank you, Miss Airfryer. You are the best. I need a fork. I need my drink. Hold on. We got a little pineapple juice and vodka popping off tonight. Give her a little sip. On point. Never go wrong with that. Alright, let's see if we get these greens a little taste. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. I don't need to add anything else to it. It's actually really, really, really good. Oh yeah, babe. That's the spot right there. Where I got my seasoned tomatoes. I seasoned them with little pink Himalayan salt, some Italian seasoning, and I think black pepper. Yeah, that was it. Oh, you know what? You eat tomatoes. Remember I told you how turmeric needs pepper to be a carrier? Well, it's the same thing with tomatoes and olive oil. They need each other. In order for them to work, oh, that was the end of that. But in order for them to work the way they're supposed to work within your body, they need one another. So, just remember that. I'm ready to taste this bird that unwillingly sacrificed his life. He was murdered. And I want to honor him by making sure I cleaned his body well and seasoned him perfectly. So let's give him a taste. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I tell you what, you need to detox your chicken. It makes all the difference in the world. Oh, that's so good. You don't taste any of that. I know for me, I taste everything. And when I eat chicken sometimes, I can taste what went wrong. You know, I can taste, like, I know it sounds strange, but you know how any of you that's been to a farm or been around chickens and things like that, it's a smell. I actually can taste that smell when I eat certain chicken and meat, period. It's like I can taste the environment where they were from. And I don't like that taste. So if you use the baking soda, the vinegar, the water, and the little pink Himalayan sea salt, this is what I use the majority of the time. I don't even own any regular iodine salt. Even though iodine is good for you, I still don't have any of that. It burns my mouth. It's too harsh. So I like the pink Himalayan salt. It's a very subtle salt. So even though it looks like, oh, she adding so much salt, it's very subtle. And it's not as harsh as the white salt. But seasoning this with that detox mixture, and I call it the detox mixture is because that's actually what I take a bath in when I want to detox, is salt water, vinegar, and baking soda. And I lay in that, and it pulls toxins from your body. Okay, so that was my theory, was if that combination pulls toxin from my human body, then it should pull it from this bird. And it really does. This is the second time that I have done it this way, and the taste of the chicken is phenomenal. It really is. The meat of it is very tender, but it just has this very clean flavor to it. It's absolutely, positively perfect. It's perfect. Not as good. It's absolutely, it's perfect. The way the meat feels is perfect. So, give that a try. But that's it. I'm about to go get in my bed and watch The Last Kingdom. I'm in season 4. I'm a little sad because that's the last season that they have posted so far. I don't know if this is an ongoing. I don't know where they're going with the story, so I don't know if it's an end. I don't know. All I know is I'm on the final season, and I'm not happy about it because I have become totally wrapped up in these characters. So I'm going to get in my bed, eat my food, and I'm going to bid you all farewell. And above all things, keep a lyric in your heart. I love you all. Bye-bye.